full disclosure, I ripped off the Nerves Normal bridge on a Most Serene song.
I remember you telling me something about that.
Yeah, and I've lived with it for a long time. Like I've lived with the guilt of it.
The shame.
Yeah.
Behind every hit song is an undeniable beat. So why doesn't anyone talk to the drummer about it? We're getting behind the kit with some of the best drummers in North America. This is Drummer to Drummer.
How much press would you do compared to other guys in the band?
A little bit here and there, I guess. We just try to break up the stuff, you know. So it's.
Do you like doing press?
It's fine.
How did you get started on the drums?
I was in a band playing guitar, and our drummer kind of wasn't cutting the mustard, and I knew I could do a better job, like just inherently, you know what I mean? Like I just thought that so I just kind of took over the role, and it's been a while since then.
Has it always been a goal of yours to take drumming as seriously as you do now?
No, I always have had a great respect for it, and yeah, I just wanted to play as much as possible, just because I wanted to get as good as I could, as quickly as I could, you know, so I could start applying myself better and do the things that, achieve the things that I thought of, you know, and come out on the hands instead of just living up there, I guess.
You're not just the drummer for Wintersleep. You get asked to do so many different projects. And I mean, from one end of the spectrum, playing with Cold Specs, which is a completely different style, to playing in Holy Fuck, and it's just mayhem. How do you, so you have to know this catalog of songs for Wintersleep, but then you have to learn this catalog of other band songs. What's your process for learning these songs?
Sometimes things can come up so quickly that, I just kind of, I'll end up like writing notes on the snare drum or something like that, you know, just little kind of like shortcuts, you know, like Radiohead part, or something that jogs the memory of that. But I mean, if I'm going on tour with somebody that, they already have their part, I'm not writing the stuff with them or whatever. It's like different, you know. I was playing with Basha Bulat a lot through the summer, and like I've never recorded with her, so it's like all parts. So it's, you know, and you're thinking of, because there's a lot of different, like hot rods or like brushes on some songs.
Yeah. Wintersleep has obviously moved to a different province, and you're a Montreal band now, but do you ever know that you are kind of you're always going to be this token Halifax band, like you are the...
Oh, I totally feel like I feel like we're from Nova Scotia.
Whether
it's
you
like,
moved away, it doesn't
matter. It's just like Montreal's kind of like a holding cell, you know. Like, it's like I just, you know, it's just, you know, it's hard to, it's so much travel to get anywhere from Halifax, and it's so much cheaper being based, you know, in Montreal. So that's kind of, you know, I always think of this as home. And in my life in Montreal is just like, our studio is like 2-minute walk from my apartment. So I'm just like, I just wake up and go to my studio and then just come home. So I could be anywhere, really. You know, I don't really engage in this. I do. I mean, it's a beautiful city, and I bike a lot in the summer, but, you know, I don't really feel comfortable there.
It's not home. You've influenced so many drummers, and you've written these incredible drum parts. We're playing 6 of your drum beats because you can't just pick one that's so memorable. Do you put pressure on yourself when you're writing a drum part to be as innovative as you can, to bring techniques in that you've always thought about writing?
Things have changed over time, I suppose. But with the songs that we're playing today, a lot of them are off the second Wintersleep record. And at that time, I was playing like in a lot of like kind of like hardcore punky bands. So it was like Wintersleep was more about like grooves and stuff like that. So, but I would throw in a couple like, you know, those bell hits that you like a lot. You know, I mean
that's because of you.
Bing. Yeah. I used to do that. I'll try to incorporate things like that. Just kind of like little markers here and there. You know, like for the, you know, so it kind of breaks it up. Like a great drummer from here, Mike Catano. He always just used one cymbal, and, you know, just like one really good diverse cymbal, you know. It's like, because you can wash on it and get a bell out of it and have some nice sticking.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
good. Yes, we did it.
Adam, you're so happy.
Oh man, yes.